Hey Daniel. Hey, we're not doing the video? Yeah, I have to hurry things up because it really was gonna start in about a week, so yeah, I have to rush things along. Well, not rush too much or else things will go bad, so I have to do it as fast as I can. All thanks to that Thanos. Yeah. Do you really think that guy was Thanos? What do you mean? And think about it. He came out of nowhere. He was just in a standstill. He didn't move a single muscle. He was moving all over the place. And he just sounded like you but with a deeper voice. Are you sure that was really Thanos? I feel like that was somebody else. You're probably right. Let's not think about it now. I need to do the video. Hey guys, it's me, Super Rocket, and today we're gonna be continuing the Infinity Stone Marathon in Phase 2, starting off with Thor: The Dark World. So let's get into it. So Thor: The Dark World came out in 2013, 1 year after the first Avengers film came out, and people have stated that somewhat this is a Avengers aftermath film, which I guess it makes sense. There are some references to the Avengers sprinkled around this movie. Yeah, I understand why they do it, because Loki was the main bad guy in the first Avengers film, and Loki plays a big part in the Thor franchise, as Thor's adopted brother, of course. So yeah, it makes sense to have a lot of references to the Avengers, making a bit like a... I only think it feels a bit like an Avengers aftermath film. Although even though this feels like an Avengers aftermath film, this does feel like a sequel to Thor, and that is because we have the characters returning from the first film. We got Jane, Darcy, and Eric. Yeah, I did use the same pictures. So yeah. Eric and Darcy were alright in this film. I feel like Jane took up most of the spotlight in this film. I mean, come on, she's the only one in this wallpaper you see right now that I put here. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the Warriors 3 and Lady Sif are back. Yeah. All jokes aside though, I feel like they have a bit more screen time in this film than in the first film. I feel like they have got much more use in this. I guess they better should, because, well... But there's also some new characters. This guy, which I forgot what his name is. And this guy, which I also forgot what his name is. So yeah, they didn't do much with bringing in new characters. But, is the story bad? Yep. Yeah, it is. The story is that Jane is somewhat angry at Thor of not going to see her after the first Thor film, even though he clearly managed to he has the ability to do so, since we see him in New York City in Avengers, and that's it. Yeah, they didn't do really much, but they didn't even really try at all. I mean, come on. If you're just going with that story, at least try to make it be able to be visible to everybody. So how does this story conclude? So you might be guessing, oh, it will be at the end of the movie, of course. But no, it isn't. You have to wait until the end credit scene. Yeah, it's a bit weird that you have to put it at the end credit scene. I know that every Marvel movie has to have an end credit scene. I understand that. It's always a cool tease, but this isn't really even a tease for anything. I feel like this should have been just at the end of the movie, not for an end credit scene. I know some of the end credit scenes can be funny, but this isn't even funny. This should be as an end credit scene. The Thor coming back to Earth to see Jane. Yeah. The story doesn't even matter at all, because Jane and Thor later on broke up, that. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with the story. I feel like they should make it a bit larger, I feel like it's as large as they did with the story for Avengers at least. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with the story. Even though I think the story is bad, I still found this movie enjoyable to watch. Before Thor Ragnarok came out and before the teaser trailer even come out for it, I always like playing this movie on my TV time to time again. Yeah, I just found it enjoyable to watch. It's probably because of the fun scenes that were in the movie, like the funny scenes and the action scenes, of course. Yeah, I always found it fun to watch from time to time. So yeah, it's an enjoyable ride despite of its story. So with that said, alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Next up on the marathon, we're going to be tackling Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this. We're going to catch up. We're catching up right now. We'll be soon finished with phase 2 and then we can move on to phase 3, which is a bit longer. So yeah, until then, rock it on. Oh wait, hang on a second, I forgot. Rock it on! So, you managed to get back home, did you? No matter, I will get rid of you myself.